let's wait 1 or 2 minutes. In the meantime, Mark will show you my preparation.
Okay. What do we have here? Main ingredient, romaine lettuce. What is this? Oh, just water.
That's just my drinking water.
Cashew nuts. Capers. Freshly squeezed lemon juice. Liquid Aminos brag. You want to explain what this is? Okay, she'll explain later. And extra virgin olive oil. Actually, any olive oil can be used. And me, I like Parmesan on my salad, so this is the grated Parmesan cheese.
Okay,
so that's it.
So if you want to go around, and then I'll start the class. Thank you. So welcome everyone, May the 11th, 2020. Today we're going to have 2 items on the agenda. The first is to teach you how to make a vegan Caesar salad. I was very fond of Caesar salad in Bangkok. We used to go and eat at a Bavarian restaurant, surprisingly costing a beer house. And then when I stopped eating egg after initiation, I had to find a substitute. And one day I went to Heartland, a place where they teach, when we're done, put the camera back on. Okay. A place where they teach about how to forgive. They were doing 2.5 weeks of totally raw food. And I learned this dressing, and it was simply amazing. And so I realized I've forgotten one ingredient. I need garlic as well. So we will be using cashew nuts. We will not use eggs. We'll be using cashew nuts. I have here 1.5 cups of cashew nuts. Okay. And we'll be using 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice, 1/3 cup of olive oil, and we'll be using 1/3 cup of liquid aminos. Okay, so let's start with that. We're going to put in 1/3 cup of lemon juice in here. So this is 2/3, and I'm going to put half of that. So that is 1/3 cup of lemon juice. And I'm just going to put, again, I'll put half of the cup. This is a 2/3 cup, so I'll put half of it. If you have a 1 cup measure, then you can just keep filling it up in the same cup until the cup is full, because it's literally 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. And you do 1/3 cup of your liquid aminos. Now, this has less sodium than regular soy sauce, but you don't need to add any salt to this, because I don't know what, this is taking too long. Let me just pour it out. Okay, so we need 1/3 of a cup. Now this dressing you can keep in your fridge. You know, this is not going to be just for today. This is going to be for quite a few meals. Okay, so we have 1/3 of each. Now we're going to put in 1 cup of cashews. As far as I remember, it was 1 cup, and if it's not enough, if it's too liquidy, then I'm going to add a little more. For now, I'll add 1 cup. I might add a 1/4 cup or a 1/2 cup more later on. Okay, and the last ingredient is 1 second. Okay, I had my garlic here, but I guess it's moved. All right. And the last ingredient is garlic. So I would need about, I forgot to peel this in advance, but I couldn't. By the way, just want to show you, you can regrow vegetables, and I have chopped up the romaine lettuce about 1 inch or 1.5 inch, you know, and I left the bottom because I'm going to try regrowing the vegetables. So you can grow quite a few vegetables at home just from the root, or just from the base of the vegetable. The roots will start growing again. Okay, so I'm going to keep this, and this is my garlic. I will put about 1.5 large cloves of garlic, and I think that should be enough, because it, you know, Caesar salad, they do add garlic to it, And the cashew nuts can give it that nutty consistency that you would have otherwise got from adding egg. You know, you add egg to it, you add Parmesan, and between the egg and Parmesan, it gives you that nice consistency. So to get that consistency, you add instead the cashew nuts, and you add the, okay. So I have about 1.5 large cloves of garlic, and we'll see if it's enough. Otherwise, we can add some more. So that's it. We have the 1/3 cup olive oil, 1/3 cup lemon juice, 1/3 cup liquid aminos, 1 cup of cashews, and 1.5 cloves of garlic.
Wait, before you start it, let me turn it off.
So just mute it.
Didi can't hear you. You are muted.
Yeah. Say that again.
It's so delicious. I haven't had breakfast yet, so this is really amazing. I think we'll have this for breakfast. What do you say? I think it's quite perfect. If you want to make it into a pâté, you can put a little bit more cashew nuts in it to make it thicker. Then you can use it like a spread to put it on bread or toast in the morning, or to have it with snacks or dips or anything like that. Bagels, whatever you want. It's very delicious. So what I am going to do, actually, I want to make it a little bit thicker. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup more cashews. So this is 1/2 cup. I'm going to add about half of this, okay? I'm adding 1/4 cup more cashews to it just to make it slightly thicker. So you need about 1 1/4 cups. And this is what my memory serves me. You know, I don't write down recipes. People ask me for recipes. Everything is in my head. I just remember things. Okay, let me check. It's perfect. See, this consistency is just what we need. See? Okay, so now I'm going to pour this into the bowl to serve the salad dressing. Sorry, Mike. Okay, I'll take out this much for now. And the way you would serve it is, this is the washed, and it's drying, the lettuce. And you could put it in a mixing bowl if you wanted to mix it properly, or you could just mix it directly in here. So I'll make maybe 2 portions for now, for Mark and myself. And I think that's enough. If we need more, we can always take more. And you would put, where are the capers? Okay. So capers are very nice and salty, and they add a really delicious flavor to this salad. And they're actually a necessary part of Caesar salad. Although if you don't have it, I mean, it's okay. It's still going to work. You want to add in your dressing. And just mix it. Just toss it. Maybe I should have picked a bigger bowl for mixing, but you know, it looks quite ready. Now I'm going to challenge Mark to taste it and have it without the Parmesan. I think that he's going to find that it's sufficient. Yesterday I told him we don't need the Parmesan, especially if I'm teaching a vegan Caesar salad. We don't want to add cheese to it. Of course, he's not vegan, neither am I. So, you know, if you like Parmesan on top of that, you could certainly go ahead and put some. So I'm going to put a few capers just as a topping, just to make it look good. And there you are. If you want to take a screenshot now, the salad is ready. Okay. So that's it. That's your, yeah. Do you want to eat some now?
I'll try.
You want to try some? Okay, hold it 1 second. I'll serve you some.
Okay. A small bowl.
I have a small bowl. Everything prepared. So I have 2 small bowls. Take a photo of this first. Okay. Can somebody take a screenshot because I can't take it from here? Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay. All right, so I have that, and we'll just put it in 2 bowls. If you want to get a fork for yourself, Mark. Okay, and if Mark wants, he can try to put the, he can try it without first. Just try it without the Parmesan cheese and see if you think you need it. And while he's trying that, I'm going to show you this dressing. Let's look at his expression. You think it needs the Parmesan?
Nice.
Would you still want to add it?
My personal preference, yeah.
Okay,
but you
all
could
right.
have it without it.
Okay, so if you're not vegan and you want to add Parmesan cheese, you can. And I have here something called a bread dip, which I bought from Publix. So Mark is helping himself to the Parmesan. And we have here different kinds of seasonings. We have garlic, rosemary blend, Sicily blend, Tuscany blend, Parmesan blend. So, you know, if you want, you can put additional spices. But for me, this is really good enough. I don't particularly need anything else added to it. It is just perfect as it is. And if you want to, let me switch the camera around. If you want to have if you want to have raw food, then incorporate more raw salads into your diet, because if you take like at least 2 raw meals a day, you lose weight very fast, and your body will thank you because you'll be getting healthier and healthier, because you'll be eating fresh foods with enzymes, and it'll be really delicious. So I think we've lost our cameraman now. He's too busy eating. Okay, so now I'm just going to put away the blender, and we're going to move to the second half of the course, which is Bach flower essences. Okay, so Marm, now if you want to go ahead and stop the recording here, we can do that, and you can start a new recording for the Bach flower essences. Okay.
Can I ask you one question?
Everyone. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Any questions about the salad? Yeah.
Yeah, Didi, this instead of soya sauce, aminos, we can use soya sauce or aminos only.
No, you can use soya sauce if you want. Soya sauce just has a lot more sodium in it. Okay.
Sodium,
and
yeah.
Liquid aminos don't have as much sodium. And the other thing also is the taste. The soya sauce sometimes also has Ajinomoto in it, MSG, you know,
Okay.
and it makes it tastier. You have to check for that. And its taste is very oriental. Yeah. The liquid aminos, the taste is not so oriental. It's more neutral, you know, it's much more neutral. So if you can't get it, you can definitely use soy sauce. And if you don't have soy sauce, you can also use salt. You know, it's, huh? My husband's Maggie seasoning. Personally, you know, I like my taste. Go ahead. What
No,
were you saying,
soya
Jyoti?
sauce we have. My husband uses for garlic and green chili. We keep always ready with that.
Try it. You know, try it and see. I can't say. I don't think I've used it. And, you know, we couldn't find liquid aminos. We went to 2 or 3 stores. My husband really went shopping on, you know, on the town to try and find everything for today. And he was very sweet. Finally, he went to Whole Foods and he went and got extra cashew nuts, because I don't think there was enough cashews. There wasn't even 1 cup of cashews. He's very fond of cashews. He comes from Goa. So let me put the stuff away while you're asking me questions. And then I'm going to answer then I'm going to start the class about the Bach flower essences, which is also an amazing, amazing topic, okay? So many people will go to a Bach flower specialist the way they will go to a homeopath, okay? Because Bach flowers are amazing for emotions. So I will tell you more about that when we start the new recording. So any other questions now about the Caesar salad dressing before we switch over? Anybody? Okay, no more questions? Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and move to Bach flowers. And this is where, Marm, I'll ask you to change the recording. Okay. So everybody just wait a minute. He's going to switch off.
Just give me 1 second. I'll stop this and start the other one. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you let me know when you're done. There's no hurry.